I just had the most insane game against branded Despia using none other than B Trooper. Let's take a look at the replay. And here we are playing with our B Troopers versus branded Despia. We are opening up with Ash Blossom, B Trooper Scale Bomber, Resonance Insect, Called by the Grave, and Forbidden Droplet. The Called by an Ash always glued to people's hands when they're going first or second. Doesn't matter, those cards are just magnetized. Take a look at this. Resonance Insect, Scale Bomber activates, summoning itself because an insect was normal summon or special summon. We're going to link them both off for B Trooper Armor Horn, which will give us an additional normal summon of an insect. Currently our hand doesn't have one, that's why Resonance Insect will be adding us some stuff. However, they tried to Ash, but being the better player we are, we opened up with Called by the Grave. We're going to negate Ash not only for this turn, but keep in mind the second turn. So our Ash is currently not going to be doing anything for us. That's why we are going to make use of the Ash Blossom on our turn right now. We're going to add Doom Dozer with Resonance Insect's effect, and then with second effect of Resonance Insect, after banishing 2 insects to summon Doom Dozer. It's going to send from our deck to the graveyard Goki Pole. Goki Pole is going to add us Retaliating Sea, which gives us an additional normal summon for Armor Horn's effect. We will summon the Retaliating Sea, and then link them off for Pika Felina. Because our Ash is dead, Pika Felina's ability to search for a Resonance Insect to equip to Doom Dozer will work. We pitch the Ash. Retaliating Sea's effect, when it's sent from the field to the graveyard, adds us an insect, so we're going to add Max C. Pika Felina's secondary effect lets us shuffle 3 insects back into the deck to draw a card, and we get the other Retaliating Sea. Very nice. Now we're going to go and make Seraphim Pillion. This card's insanely good. Resonance Insect. Resonance Insect, third time this turn we are popping it off. We get the Sting Lancer. Sting Lancer is a hand trap with a body. We set the Forbidden Droplet, end with 3 hand traps and a Seraphim. Branded is going to start with Branded opening. We are doing Max C. Max C's effect is going to be tried to be negated with Called by, but this is where Seraphim comes through. Seraphim can remove the Max C being targeted by Called by the Grave and therefore not be negated. And so we avoided the Called by. We're going to be drawing off of Despia. He's already committed to Branded opening. He wants to get the play and try to wipe our board. We draw Scout Buggy off the Maxi. Albert is summoned. Despian Tragedy was pitched with Branded opening. Great opening on the Despia player. He's going to add Ad Libitum of Despia, and then from Aliber, he's going to add Branded Fusion. But we have an out to Branded Fusion in our hand in the name of Retaliating Sea. You see, when they try to summon with a spell card, Retaliating Sea can summon itself, and it's a pseudo macrocosmos. So, no Despias are hitting the graveyard. They're being banished. Goodbye Albaz. Goodbye Tragedy. Tragedy not being in the graveyard is extremely strong. They summon Lubellion. We draw Imperm. Lubellion will pitch their own Imperm, return back Albaz and Lubellion to summon Mirror Jade. However, the opponent's going to realize they can't use Mirror Jade's ability because we have the Floodgate preventing them from sending from the extra deck to the graveyard. So they'll attack the Retaliating Sea. Retaliating Sea will activate, adding us another Max C. Now Mirror Jade is going to try and activate sending Albion. We're going to pitch with Forbidden Droplet the Shiny Black Sea. So no Mirror Jade effect for you. We got the Shiny Black Sea in the graveyard for Synchros, but there are no Synchros here. We're going to use Sting Lancer to remove Albion back into the deck so he can't trigger in the end phase to search, and we get to add Descent. They have been completely wiped. Insane game. Now this one here in the replay is going to be Sword Soul versus Branded Despia, 2 top contenders in Masterfield. We are opening up with Harpy's Feather Duster, Vessel for the Dragon, Sword Soul Emergence, Faithful Adventurer, and Infinite Imperm. They are going first. Let's see what happens. Standby phase, not even the main phase. They are activating Branded opening, summoning their Aliber effect. We are not going to Imperm it. We are saving Imperm for a better turn. This is what makes this replay so interesting. It's the use of holding Imperm. They're going to use Patchwork to stupid good +1 card. Add Chain, add Poly. Use Branded Fusion. We do nothing. We have nothing to do against that. We know they have the polymerization, so why would you negate Lubellion? Send the Tragedy. We can't do much about that. They add Ad Libitum. Lubellion effect, send himself back, get Mirror Jade. Mirror Jade out on the field. This is what we've been waiting with the Imperm for. We can Imperm at the start of our turn because we have an opening combo play. They're continuing. They're getting rid of the Mirror Jade and Ad Libitum. They have made Predaplant Dragostapelia, which we can still negate. Ad libitum is going to bring back Mirror Jade. Now it's a bit complicated. We have two powerhouses out on the board. Albion's effect at the end phase is going to set them Branded Opening. Personally, I think Branded Red is the other card that's set, otherwise they would have grabbed that. But we do have the Harpy's Feather Duster to start the turn off, which we are going to do. There is the Branded in Red as we thought. They are going to bring back Tragedy. They are also playing Opening. Personally, wrong order. And you Branded Opening first and then Branded in Red. Well, I think you have to use the card that you add with Branded in Red for the Fusion Summon. So it would have been funny though if you didn't Fusion Summon and pitched the Tragedy. Anyways, they are going and making Masquerade. Our Duster dusts nothing, but it just got rid of the problem before it was a problem. Dramaturge and Tragedy. Insane that these cards trigger even when being banned. Despia, Tragedy. We are facing against three negates. We have the Mirror Jade, we have the Dragostapelia. He's going to Masquerade us, and he has the Dramaturge as a negate. We're going to stop Mirror Jade. He's the hardest one to deal with. We're going to Special Summon Adhara. He's going to have Mirror Jade just to send. It's negated, but he can still send for cost. So we summon the Adhara. We're going to Fateful Adventurer, and we're going to use it later for the search effect. Right now, we're going to make Monk of the Tenyi. Fateful Adventurer's effect. He's going to Ash it. Absolutely incorrect, but it was a good bait. We knew they had the Ash. Ash is magnetized to one player's hand. Two decks, gotta be an Ash. Vessel for the Dragons, gonna send Vashuda. Vashuda will at least get rid of one of the options of our problems, which are the cards that are negating us. But we don't want to take more burn damage. Masquerade, get out of here. Adhara, bring back the Vashuda. We can still special summon the Vashuda even after we banish. Fateful Adventure. We're going to add Water Enchantress. Pitch Water Enchantress. Sword Soul Emergence, add the long one. Water Enchantress, pitch to add our Rite of Aramesir. Vashuda to special summon itself. Long one, pitch the Ashuna since we have not used its graveyard effect. We summon it, we get the token. Ashuna's effect, banish it, probably summon Adhara. There it is. We're going to sync these two off, these two to make a level 7. You were thinking a 10 and an 8? No. We got Yazi. Long one effect, deal 12. Yazi effect, pop itself and Dramaturge. Yazi effect, summon Taya. Taya effect, send. We get the guy. Now we reduce its level to 3 so we can use it with Vashuda. And we make ourselves Sword Soul Supreme Sovereign Shay. He's going to go about negating it or by putting the counter. That's fine. We have Boxia. He was baited the whole time. Those two out of here. Taya, send, chain block. Send the Shatuna. Boxia effect, destroy Monk, summon back Taya. We could have popped the Fateful Adventurer. It's okay. Actually, no, we needed to banish the Shatuna. That was crazy. Fought through 3 negates, beat them. Now we're moving on to the next replay, which has Sword Soul versus Dinosaur. But you might note their extra deck is a bit lacking in the numbers department. They have 6 to our 15. So they are playing a pretty limited list. However, this doesn't mean this isn't going to be a good replay. Let's see what happens. We're starting off with the Soul Eating Oviraptor. We're going to Ash it because Soul is just too good. But Dinosaur players, like how every player has Ash glues to their hand, dinosaurs have Misk in their hand always. So Misk is going to prevent Ash from work. And so now we've got the Soul Eating Oviraptor adding Baby Saurosaurus, who is going to be eating up like the little good dino he is. First, Miscellaneousaurus is going to activate. They're going to activate Maxi. We're going to activate Maxi rather. We're going to go off because of this Maxi. Misk summons out the, I can't even pronounce this guy's name, Amadord Archosaur, which destroys it and adds the double evolution pill. Baby Saurosaurus' effect will activate special summoning the other Misk from the deck. Now he's going to go and Exceed Summon. He makes himself a Volzar Dolka, very good against monsters. We have all our hand traps in our hand. This is painful. We only have This is why I saved this replay. Hand traps versus dinosaurs. Which will make which extinct first? They summon the Scrap Raptor. Scrap Raptor pops itself. Scrap Raptor. Search Scrap Chimera. Summon Scrap Chimera. We have the Max Seed. They have the Dolka. Nope, they have the Called By. But they put it in the Imperm column. So we have the Imperm to not only negate Dolka, but then our Maxi will resolve. So a nice 2-for-1 negation right there. They're going to summon back Scrap Raptor. We drew Nibiru. And then we also have Iris Sword Soul because a monster's effect is negated on the board. They're going to link off these two guys now and make Malevolent Sin. Okay. Iris Sword Soul's effect will just pop Malevolent Sin. All right, he's got the double evolutions pill. He is sending in order, but we have Sword Soul Strife. I don't even know if this does anything, to be honest. Yeah, he banished some cards, so I think it might resolve. I can't recall. He did banish that, so Soul Strife is going to banish a Sword Soul card from our deck. We are banishing another Sword Soul Strife. All right, we get the Blackout, Strife effect, Nibiru effect. We are saying goodbye to this board. All right, we get our Nib. They get token. Strife gives us a token. Misk effect. Misk is still live. Misk summons Oviraptor. Oviraptor effect. We have Ghost Ogre. Because we do not want Oviraptor sitting on board. We just want him to sit with his stupid token and not do anything with it. It's the ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Summons it back. I'm in pain. We have been drawing nothing but hand traps against dinosaurs. We are our Sword Souls. All right. No monsters on board. We have Ashuna and Adhara. That's more than enough, especially with that Sword Soul Emergence. Sword Soul Emergence to try and grab Moyi, and also to try and bait out any Ash. We have the Ashuna. Ashuna summon. Summon Moye. Moye reveal Adhara. Summon token. Conductor Tyranno effect. We have the Call By. They still have a Conductor Tyranno in their graveyard. Wow, he could have banished that for the other Tyranno. That's coming back to bite him now. So Conductor Tyranno is now negated because we called by the one in the grave. Sword Soul Strife activates, getting us Blackout banished. Blackout banished gets us another token. We go ahead, take Moye and the token in order to make Qishao. Qishao's effect will be searching us. Moye's effect will be letting us draw a card. They have their own Nibiru. We cannot use the crossout designator because we do not have a Nibiru of our own in the deck left. So now, meteor after meteor. This is why this replay was saved. It's back and forth like crazy. We draw, we get the strategist anyways from the search. The strategist pitched Adhara. We still have a token. If only I had something to work with that. Level 11, where's the Mathmech Sigmas? Sigmas. Some of the Chengying. Longwan effect. We have so many cards banished right now. Chengying is big. Chengying gets bigger. Summons Vishuda. Oh man, Adhara just banished itself to make big, but it's just going to return and make small again. And with one card left, to play, it could be anything, but it can't be anything. With like 10 cards to 0. He gets the Fossil Dig. He adds Scrap Raptor. That is a 1-card combo, but unfortunately, we just have the tools to out it. Forbidden Droplet. Pitch Gamma. Gamma has no use here because we are full of monsters. Scrap Raptor negated. And the man respects it and hits into the token. Good game, sir. So hand traps, pretty good for stalling out until you get the 1-card combo and going. So that's it for today, guys. Let me know what you thought about this. I personally play a lot of Master Duel and have a bunch of fun replays just saved up. Let me know what you think in the comments if you want to see more silly commentary with some silly gameplay. Peace.